Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1963 Smith Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Color is seafoam green. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is the left margin. I'm going to set that on 0. Right one on around 80 to 85. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bail that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. This line space gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to that red indentation and it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down to red. Beautiful typing machine. Very reliable and easy to type on and fun. The print looks really good. So this is your daily typer that you can count on, and it's got that pretty nice green color. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip the board and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before we load the next page or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip this down for now. Put a shift on each side, a shift lock on the left to clear that. Just hit the shift button again, backspace above that. And put the color back to black. Tab on the right side here. Right now we have tab set on 10 space intervals, and this has got a manual tab set. So you just set these in the back with actual tabs that you pull out like this and put them anywhere on this rack. And this rack has a scale on it to tell you exactly what space they're on. And there's 5 tabs on this model. Below the tab button is the MR, stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It will allow you to go all the way to the end. Open the hood, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. Actually, no, it's not. Flip this down to switch the direction. So that's the direction we want to go. If you flip it up, it'll pull to the left. Counterclockwise, you flip it down, it pulls to the right. And this is the touch control from low to high. The higher you go, the more tension there is. When you hit the keys, you do have to hit them a little bit harder for them to print, but they respond faster. And if you want it on low, you just flip that to the left. On the right side of the carriage is the carriage release. Got the nice metal ones on this version versus the plastic ones that break on the newer versions. And if you do have the newer version and need the carriage release levers, I have them in my shop 3D printed. I also have both these knobs, I believe, 3D printed that are really close to the originals if you have a broken knob. These are also made out of hard plastic. If you pull out this lever here at the end, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. Same concept with this lever on the inside here. You flip that down, it disables the spacing. You flip it up, you get the clicks. And on the inside of the platen there is the page gauge. It just warns you when you get close to the bottom of the end of the page. You load it right underneath the 11. And on the left side, it'll start to warn you when you're getting close to the bottom of the end. That's 2.5, that's 2 inches left, 1.5 and 1. And that's the end. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.